I died again.
What's up?
What's up, guys? We're back. These topics they keep coming, man. They keep coming. People keep giving us ideas.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
This is actually one of the listeners' topics.
Yeah.
That we have not yet received.
Yeah.
What the heck? Really?
Did we just die?
What was the other guy doing?
Sucking a dick.
Tech monitor. By the way, tech monitor, send us a topic.
Send us your topic. Send us your top. Do you remember that Joe's Crab Shack commercial where I was like, take off your top? And the girl's like, what? And he goes, take off your top. And she goes, and then the other friend leans in and she goes, he means lift your top for your food. And she goes, oh. And then she lifts it and they're like, crab.
It's such a dumb commercial.
It was.
I do remember that.
It was.
That's so stupid.
Dude, if
That was the 90s.
if commercials weren't dumb, I mean, what do we have?
I don't know. I don't watch commercials, so I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And look at life now. You think we're in good shape? We need commercials back in our lives.
I don't think so.
Yeah, people are like, we don't need commercials now with
I hate
Netflix.
commercials.
Yeah, but look at what they made you. They made you humble. They made you human.
Ooh.
Commercials.
Commercials?
Yeah.
It made me a freaking pissed off person because I can't watch the next 30 minutes of my show.
Yeah, humble and human.
Oh, so I remembered my topic.
Okay.
No, I didn't, because you just made me forget. God dang it, Dino.
Can't.
I am in rare form today
So-
with the way my memory.
I got a subtopic. It's not really a deep one.
I'm honestly, I may have like early onset of like memory loss, whatever that means.
You mean Alzheimer's?
No, don't say that, dude. That's so bad.
Well,
Don't say that.
well that's the.
How could you say that?
How can I be that honest? I burped. You ever chugged a Coke? You ever chugged one? Have you?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's electricity now. What's going on?
So all the people in the world who have not chugged a Coke yet.
Do it. Do it. Bet you $1 you can't do it and live.
Yeah, you can, dude.
Yeah.
I will take you on with that bet.
It's like I will hopefully prove you wrong.
Big time,
Hopefully prove me
I
wrong.
would be happy to.
No, you'll have to hope because it might be true.
I might hope it.
Because it might be true, man.
It's not gonna be true.
Yeah. Back to my subtopic that I'm trying to remember now because we're both getting amnesia. It's like
What is happening today?
it's late. We've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
But still doing it because we want to. Not because of direct.
I
Got
have a
him.
feeling
Got him.
people's
Got
doing
him.
I got him, bro.
Got him.
No, I
Got him. I got him. I got the 5,000.
Said I did. Actually, it said right there on the bottom near the end. It should said I did.
Oh, I did not get anything cool. Did that guy really leave?
We did the weekly ones. Yeah, dude, he's pissed off, man.
I don't have a key. I didn't get a key. Oh, I do have a key. I didn't get anything. What's spectral dust? What the hell is this? What is all this junk? I don't need this. 53. Oh, that's a higher level. I'll put that on. I got a cool. Oh, I like this. Look at my helmet. It looks so cool now. My topic.
What is it? Did you remember?
Yeah, it had to do with the last topic we talked about, where with the Good Samaritan and getting the dog. Oh, that person was in our party. What I saw an article, and I'll put the link to the article in the description so you guys can see it too. So you know I'm not just making it up and blowing it out of my ass.
That's a good
Yeah, it's a good point, right? Blowing it out of my ass. But the article was just saying. So I remember back when Discovery Channel was actually beneficial for society and actually.
What was Discovery Channel? What is it? What's wrong with Discovery Channel now?
They don't have Discovery stuff on there.
They cannot be hating on Discovery.
Okay, I hate the new Discovery Channel, but I love the old Discovery Channel where they actually had a whole bunch of documentaries and the actual beneficial stuff that actually taught you something. Compare to the bullshit that's on there now. Although some of it is entertaining, but I do miss old Discovery Channel. Back to this discussion, though. There was an old documentary that they showed back in the day, like I want to say like 2009, 2010. It was that they found that dogs actually read facial expressions on humans from left to right. So like they scan us. This article that I
So they're like, that's where the idea of scanners came from.
Yeah, dude, straight up, because scanners came out in the early 90s.
We've only had dogs like for how long? Like 10 years?
Isn't scanners about hacking?
No. What?
Isn't that about hacking the computer or something?
Why are we doing this one again? Look, I'm done. We're leaving the pirate team. We're not doing this.
Oh, okay. I was just going with the flow.
Well, no, I know, but I don't know why we're going like it didn't let me stop it.
Oh. But the new article that I found,
you're saying dogs.
that was an old documentary, but this new article is showing that dogs are doing more than just reading our facial expressions. They're actually basically experiencing real emotions like jealousy and sympathy and actual like compassion, which is kind of strange for an animal that we made, but awesome at the same time. I'm not complaining. It's quite awesome. But yeah.
You know what I don't understand? You know what I don't understand about dogs though, like, and I don't mean this in a condescending way because dogs are amazing. I love dogs, but I don't understand why it is that dogs have such an ability to like almost like a sixth sense to understand human emotion and understand human like faces, like you said, and
like
like
are you talking
a
about
dog
the
cannot
super
see you for,
dogs
like, 2
that
3 years.
that also like can tell when someone's about to have a seizure, or like the dogs that
Yeah, or like they know you're close by, and like just crazy things like that. And like a dog can also tell who you are after not seeing you for 3 years, even though supposedly their memory is shorter than anything in the freaking world.
right?
And that also they're like they don't like all these things, all these tests and studies that have been done dictate that a dog should not be or act how it does.
Yeah.
Yet it defies, and we're always amazed by the way these dogs are. And let me say one thing that was very clear: they are not self-aware. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No, they're not.
How is a dog
like they refuse.
like how are they not aware of themselves?
That's the thing that's also kind of puzzled me too, because I'm sure anyone that's had a dog has tried to make their dog look at themselves in the mirror. And it's, and if they do, they think of it, they either choose to ignore it or they get aggressive towards it, but they don't recognize it's them. And it's just so crazy. Like these I agree. Like
I never
the fact that
understood that attribute of a dog.
well, the fact that like all this stuff that they can do, and like they still rely on us because we made them that way. But yeah, I don't get how they're not self-aware at this point. Like I consider
I don't.
I've talked to people about dogs like of today, and I firmly believe that if you take the dogs of today, compare to just dogs 10 years ago, you'll see a dramatic difference of intelligence. That these today dogs, there's two now different types of dogs. There's the dogs that can think, and then there's these dogs that are, I'm gonna call them dolls, because without you, they don't survive. Those are doll dogs.
I mean,
in my eyes.
Well, let me say this, dude, dogs and the way they work, like they've done studies on like dolphins and elephants, and like elephants, like they look at a mirror, and if you put something on them, they'll go and they'll point it out in the mirror, so like they're aware of their own selves. A dog can't do that.
Right.
Okay. A dog just cannot do that. Now here's a weird part. Okay, like we're kind of going down this path.
Hell yeah.
There was actually a little bit ago. There was a little may still be going on. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it. But there was this thing called the Declaration of Rights for cetaceans, which is whales and dolphins and like anything.
Like for them to have rights.
Right, because I mean we don't know this, man, but what if dolphins are a sort of race on our planet that like they just rule the ocean? That's part of their, You know, they don't have cities, and they may not be as complex as we are.
That's
But
sick.
that doesn't mean that. But yeah,
I'll
because
welcome it.
they like. I mean,
I'll be nervous because like
I
don't
would
hate
welcome it.
us.
I would welcome it. I would welcome it. I would welcome it, but it would be difficult. Like I just feel like okay, fine. If we're gonna do that, that's fine. But we really need to establish this correctly then, because um, like this is already a weird thing to be doing, but it makes sense in a way because I mean dolphins, dude, the things that they can do and the ways that they interact with each other, and it's almost like they're another just race of animal or like thing on our planet that also shares the same kind of thought view and stuff. Like I wondered like how like are dolphins really so self-aware? Could they be so self-aware that they understand what we're doing and how we're doing up here? And like I've thought about this. Like, what if all the dolphins we ever see are just lone dolphins that didn't make it, and the rest there are like maybe they have a city somewhere. They're like you never know. Like I'm going crazy now.
But that it's a possibility, man. That's the beauty of it. Like I love that. I would love the if life actually showed us that we weren't the only intelligent things that like had all that feel that we have all this power. I was just at the it's just funny is I was just at the Odyssey and Butterfly Garden that we have out here, and there's 2 videos that come with it. Like you get to watch. They're like 8-minute videos, but it's like 3D and everything. And one was about the monarchs, and one was about the giants in the ocean. And what was interesting about the giants in the ocean is like they what do they talk about? I gotta remember. They're talking about how there's still a lot of mystery to whales that we don't understand. We used to think that the singing was to attract mates, and then they found out that no, that actually the females don't even acknowledge the males when they're singing. They don't care. So they sit there and wonder why do males just sit there and sing for like hours. So and they're like we don't know, but go ahead and research it for the future of all marine biologists, like inspiring, because it's totally a kid's place. So they're like inspiring kids to be researchers. But I remember as a kid, I was like, man, I remember like hearing about mysterious stuff. And yeah, that did motivate me. Like the way they showed this video, you find out that the whale sings and it has a very unique, intelligence that when they hunt, like when whales hunt, it's very interesting. Like it's one of a kind. What one does is he makes a bubble ring, and he makes a huge ring out of bubbles in the middle of the water, and it traps the fish. And then one whale goes to the bottom of the water, like even deeper, and makes a loud, deep trumpet noise, and it scares the fish to conjugate together. And then all the whales come from the bottom and open their mouths, and they just swallow up.
Dude, that is wicked amazing.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really is, man. And
animals,
and it's just kind of one of those things where it's just kind of one of those things where it's interesting because a lot of people may just think of animals as second class beings on our planet, and a dog that's self-aware or that's not self-aware, like I don't know how much right we could give those animals in terms of like almost like human rights, because it doesn't make any sense, They're
pretty close to it already.
But well, and then but dolphins, dude, like dolphins deserve that, man. They're smart enough to know we're keeping them in cages.
Yeah, the fact that if the animal can understand that it's a prisoner, that's pretty high intelligence in my eyes. There's primitive beings, and then there's advanced ones. We're not the only advanced.
But it is beautiful, man, when you go and you watch videos of like dogs meeting their owners and they're like,
oh yeah,
and, like, dude, it's crazy. Like dogs, they just know you, man, and they just understand you've been gone. Like I don't know to what extent their mind stretches. That's a very confusing thing to me, but it is interesting for sure.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, that was the
I
only
know they
topic
are,
I really
Every
had.
time.
Just animals being smarty.
Yeah, no, it's interesting, man, because we're barely at the forefront of understanding ourselves. You know,
Yeah.
like in terms of our head, like, and we're trying to understand another species when we don't even fully understand ourselves. Like, that's just crazy. It's just weird.
So yeah, do you guys think the animals are smarties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I a bunch of dog owners I know will always like, oh yeah, my dog, and I believe you. I believe you. It's just weird. I find it odd that dogs are not self-aware. I've always found that very odd.
And we don't know why.
So, don't know why. Don't know why. But animals that are elephants, dolphins, monkeys are not, surprisingly, I think. Gorillas are. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's all I got for that topic. So,
No, man, that was interesting.
Right?
That was interesting.
I just found it. I'll put I said, I'll put the article for the actual dogs in the description so you guys can actually see what I saw, and it can intrigue your brain and do some on your own learning.
On your own.
Yeah.
Hooked on phonics.
Hooked on fun and working for me.
Working for meth?
For me.
Oh, for me.
For me.
For me. I was like, man, I really hope it's not going down the path I think it is.
Well, it looks like this game's not going to start, so I guess we'll just end it here, and we'll see you guys next time.
You can always send us your opinions
On the comments.
XPression players on comments.
There you go.
And, XPression players.
And then also,
The comments.
no, the email.
Shut up.
Comments then email.
Oh, the email.